one thing to question the official story and another thing entirely to make wild accusations or insinuate that I'm a superhero.
I never said you were a superhero.
Didn't? Mm-mm. Well, good, because that would be outlandish and fantastic. I'm just not the hero type, clearly, with this laundry list of character defects, all the mistakes I made, largely public. Yeah. Truth is, I am Iron Man.
As a billionaire and a playboy, Tony has a very high profile regarding his personal life. Tony owns 14 cars, most of which are sports and old-fashioned types. He also has 2 unnamed bikes, and also lives in his large mansion in Malibu, California, which is commonly referred to as the Malibu Mansion. Tony owns a company called Stark Industries, directly inherited from his father. So how did an industrial businessman like Tony become a superhero? What is arc reactor? And who is Jarvis? We will know these things in today's episode. Hi friends, this is Marvel Pro and welcome to my channel. Anthony Edward Tony Stark is an eccentric self-described genius, billionaire, playboy and philanthropist and the former head of Stark Industries. Using his own great wealth and exceptional technical knowledge, Stark enjoyed the playboy lifestyle for many years until he was kidnapped by the Ten Rings. With his life on the line, Stark created an armored suit which he used to escape his captors, returning home and becoming the armored superhero known as Iron Man, battling against terrorists as well as his own former business partner Obadiah Stane. Stark enjoyed the fame that came with his new secret identity and decided to share it with the world, publicly announcing himself as Iron Man. Fresh off from defeating enemies all over the world, Stark found himself dying due to his own arc reactor poisoning his body, all while he was challenged by the vengeful terrorist, Ivan Vanke, who attempted to destroy his legacy. Due to their assistance in both these battles, Stark reluctantly agreed to serve as a consultant to Director Nick Fury's peacekeeping intelligence agency SHIELD, where he used his position to upgrade their technology while he began a relationship with Pepper Potts. With the world yet again being threatened, Stark was convinced to join the Avengers and helped defeat the Chitauri and Loki. Due to the battle, he suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder, leading him to create the Iron Legion to safeguard the world and help him retire. Threats of the Mandarin forced Stark to come out of retirement to protect the world, only for his overconfidence to put his loved ones at risk and leave him defenseless when his home was destroyed. Stark continued his mission, finding Aldrich Killian was behind the attacks and Trevor Slattery was a pretend Mandarin, and eventually Stark defeated Killian, almost losing Pepper Potts in the process. In the wake of the battle, Stark destroyed all of his armors with the Clean Slate Protocol. However, when the Avengers were officially remobilized due to the war on Hydra, Stark built more armors and resumed his role as Iron Man, aiding them in the capture of Wolfgang von Strucker and acquiring Loki's scepter. Once the threat of Hydra had been ended at last, Stark, with the help of Bruce Banner, built Ultron as a new peacekeeping AI to protect the world and allow the Avengers to retire. However, Ultron believed that humanity threatened the world and thus, according to his program, decided to extinguish humanity. Through the work of the Avengers, Ultron was defeated, however not at massive civilian cost and many lives being lost. After the Ultron offensive, Stark retired from active duty, still haunted by his role in the chaos the AI created. The guilt of creating Ultron and causing so much destruction and loss of life eventually convinced Stark to support the Sokovia Accords. However, Stark's own strong support of the Accords led to a disagreement with his ally Captain America, who opposed the act and what it meant for the team. When Rogers then proceeded to further break the law to protect the Winter Soldier, Stark was forced to lead the manhunt for his old ally, igniting the Avengers' Civil War. Eventually Stark learned that Helmut Zemo had manipulated them into conflict and rejoined his friend, only to have Zemo reveal that the Winter Soldier was responsible for the murder of his parents, causing Stark to seek revenge and fight both Rogers and Barnes, with Rogers successfully disabling his own armor and winning the battle. With Rogers and Barnes on the run, Stark returned to New York to become a mentor to Spider-Man and to guide him in order to make him a better hero than he ever was.
Jarvis, drop my needle.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring,
Crap.
making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right, I think we got this. Send them all. Probably a little fast. Slow it down. Slow it down just a little bit.
A jingle bell, jingle bell,
Cool, will you, Jarvis?
oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Come on. Let's go to you. I'm the best.
As always, a great pleasure watching you work.
I guess 72 hours is a long time between siestas. Didn't think it could get any worse. Then I had to go and turn on the TV.